a tag video for you guys, and it's called Get to Know Me, and it is essentially that, getting to know me. So hopefully you guys will like this, and that way you guys can kind of get to know me on a personal level and not just my beauty videos. And I was tagged by the beautiful All Things Glam, and I will link her around here, so you can definitely check out her channel and check out her videos. I was so surprised when she did her Get to Know Me tag, because there was a lot of things about her that I had no idea whatsoever. So she kind of surprised me on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started because there are a lot of questions. First question is, what is your name? My name is Melissa. I really prefer and like the way it's pronounced more in Spanish, but obviously not everyone can pronounce it that way, which is Melissa. I actually got my name, which is really funny, from Melissa Gilbert from Little House on the Prairie. My mom was actually watching that show when she was pregnant with me, and she saw the credits and thought Melissa was a pretty name. So that's where she got it from. When were you born? I was born in 82. I'm an 80s baby, so I feel like I got the best of both worlds. Like, I got to be little during the 80s and then grew up in the 90s, and I definitely have to say that I feel like my generation is awesome. Like, we went through like almost all the transitions in technology, which is really cool. What is your hometown? My hometown is Ciales, Puerto Rico, and I'll write it around here somewhere because a lot of people are like, Ciales, like the pill, and I'm like, no, not the pill, Ciales. It's a little town. Well, it's a big town, but the population is very small. In the middle, basically, of Puerto Rico. It's out in the mountains, and it's very dear to my heart. It's where my parents met. My parents are both from Ciales, and I used to go there every summer and every Christmas of my life. And then I actually lived there a few years when I was little, and then I lived there as an adult for a few years as well. So a lot of my cousins, my uncles, and my aunts live there, so I always hold it dear in my heart. Next question is, where have you worked? I first started babysitting when I was like 13 or 14. Back in the day, like, you used to be able to babysit kids and people would pay you like $20 a night for just watching their kids for a few hours. Then when I was 16, I started working at McDonald's. That was my very first job. I would work there on weekends, and yeah, I did cashier, drive-through window, you name it. I had a lot of fun, and that's where I first started learning like to work and to really like learn what money means. Then after that, I moved to a job where I kind of really loved science. So I started working at a research center where I would do experiments on fruit flies and weevils, on pesticides. And that sounds really bad because I love animals, but yeah, I did that for about a year or so, and that's where I really learned how to start dealing with microscopes, and I really enjoyed science. So I really liked that job, even though I was like killing certain fruit flies and stuff. Next, I moved to Puerto Rico, and then I started working at a warehouse where they were the main distributors for a whole bunch of stores. There's this line of stores in Puerto Rico called Infinito and Jackie's, Ranger. Those are the titles of Geraldine. Those are all names of stores, and I worked for the owners. So I worked in the main building where we would pick the merchandise, we would put prices on the merchandise, and then we would distribute it out to the other stores, which I really liked because I learned the real value of certain merchandise. I also was lucky enough to get all those merchandise at the same cost that the owners would buy them. I was able to buy them at that same price, and a lot of the distributors would give us samples of merchandise for us to pick, and then they would actually let us keep the samples. So I really liked that job. Then I went to Soncom Wireless, which I'll write the name here. They no longer exist. They turned into T-Mobile in Puerto Rico. It was a wireless company in Puerto Rico, and I worked for collections. So what I would do was call people and tell them that they were late on their phone bill, or their phone bill was about to be sent to a credit agency and that kind of thing. And I learned a lot of patience because people will curse you out, hang up on you. It was just kind of crazy, but I learned a lot of patience there because I had to put up with a lot on a daily basis from people being rude to me, even though it's their fault that they're not paying their bill. Okay, so, and then from there I worked at Target, and I worked Target. I worked only for like 2 months in retail, and then I got my job where I am now, which I work at a hospital being a medical technologist, which is actually what I studied my bachelor's degree in. Hair length, hair color, and eye color. All three of those, well, not two of those. My eye color and my hair are brown, dark brown, and my hair comes up to around here, a little bit over my boobage. What is your best feature? I really don't know what my best feature is. I don't really think about that. I don't know, cause I don't know. My personality? What is your ethnicity? I am Hispanic and I am from Puerto Rico. I think I already said this, but I'm Puerto Rican, and for those who don't know, Puerto Ricans are mixed. We're a mixture of Spaniards from Spain, the Indians, the Taino Indians that were originally in Puerto Rico, and the African slaves that were taken there. So it's kind of like a mix. That's why like there's no really standard look for a Puerto Rican, because you can find, like, I have cousins who are super pale with blue eyes and blonde hair, and then I have cousins who are super dark, almost, you know, they look African, and then they'll have like curly hair, or, you know, there's just like a mix of us. So if you saw my whole family together, you'd be like, okay, are you guys even related? How tall are you? I am 5'5". Braces, piercings, and tattoos. Braces, I actually had braces for a few years of my life. I actually had contraptions in my mouth for 7 years of my life. It started in 5th grade, and I didn't get everything taken out until my senior year of high school. So I always had different kind of brackets and crap in my mouth. My teeth were really jacked up, and I'm so thankful to my parents for putting braces on me, because if not, I think I wouldn't have had, like, I'd had some serious like jaw problems. Piercings. I actually have this upper part here. I don't remember what it's called. I have this pierced. I have 2 down here, 2 down here, and I had my belly button pierced. I actually took it out almost a year ago, and it still hasn't closed up, which is kind of frustrating, because me and my husband, we've been like kind of having that have a baby conversation. So I had taken it out, and I'm still kind of waiting for it to close up. So if anyone has any idea how to close it up, let me know. And for tattoos, I don't have any tattoos. I'm not against them. My husband actually has tattoos, but I don't know. I never found anything that I really wanted to put on my body, so I never got one done. Do you play any instruments? I played piano for 2 years of my life. I took piano lessons, but I swear to you, I don't remember really. I love music, but apparently I'm not that great at like instruments and stuff. What did you want to be when you grew up? When I wanted to grow up, when I was really little, I would tell my mom I wanted to be Barbie, which is really funny to me, because my parents actually convinced me to eat carrots, because they said that carrots were good for your eyes, and if you ate enough carrots, your eyes would turn blue. So, and being a little gullible 5-year-old, I would chomp down those carrots until something kind of like snapped in me, and I was like, my eyes aren't turning blue, so I gave up on it. As I grew up, I really tended to like science, so then I kind of went to the health field, and that's actually what I do now. Least/most favorite subject in school. Least, I don't know. I don't have a least subject. I have said this a few times. I am such a nerd. I love studying. I love school. So I actually loved going to school. I was like on the perfect attendance like almost every year of my life. And for my most favorite, I would have to say science and history. Do you have any pets? I have a Shih Tzu. Her name is Baby. If you've seen her on my Instagram, then you know who she is. I absolutely love her, and I kind of have like a split custody with her with my parents, and I explain that more in a video that I did with her, which is actually like the pet tag, and I will link that down below if you want to know more about Baby. Have you been out of the country before? When I wanted to grow up, when I was really little, I would tell my mom I wanted to be Barbie, which is really funny to me, because my parents actually convinced me to eat carrots, because they said that carrots were good for your eyes, and if you ate enough carrots, your eyes would turn blue. So, and being a little gullible 5-year-old, I I love music, but apparently I'm not that great at like instruments and stuff. What did you want to I have been to, obviously, Puerto Rico, but Puerto Rico is the Commonwealth of the US, so I don't know if that counts. I've been to the Caribbean. I've been to Bahamas, St. Augustine, St. Martin, St. Thomas. I've been to Jamaica, Mexico, Cayman Islands. I don't know. I think that's it. But, and this year I'm going to Europe. I'm going to Italy, Spain, and France, which I'm super excited for. Favorite movies. I would have to narrow it down to Gone with the Wind. I think that's like my all-time favorite movie of all time. But other than that, I am such a movie buff. It's not even funny. I actually collect Disney movies. And I love any kind of children's movies, war movies, history movies, musicals, so it's kind of hard, but if I had to only choose one, it would be Gone with the Wind. Favorite TV shows. Okay, this is like a throwback. I started watching Sex and the City when I was in high school, and I actually own the whole series completely and the movies as well. I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it. I watch them so many times, it's not even funny. I just kind of like, I think most girls relate to it once like you're an adult, like you kind of relate to each one of the characters. Other than that, my favorite shows are True Blood, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Dracula is a new one that I've really gotten into, Once Upon a Time. I really like The Tudors when I watched that on Netflix just recently. Like I watched the whole thing in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I really like all kinds of series. Favorite book. Again, favorite book, I'd have to give it to Gone with the Wind and the continuation to it, which is Scarlet. They're just like, kind of like, it has history in it, but it also has this big romance, and like Red and Scarlet, and like in Scarlet, which it wasn't written by the same author, it kind of continues their love story, and you kind of see how she goes back to Ireland, and it's just awesome. I love them. Favorite color is white. I just feel like it's so clean and pure. There's just something about white that just like draws my attention. Favorite animal, I'd have to say dogs. Dogs just they're just so loyal, and they're happy, and they're always happy to see you. Favorite perfume, anything by Juicy Couture and Britney Spears Fantasy. Favorite drink, I don't know if they're saying like an alcoholic drink, or if it's just a regular drink, then water with lemon is one of my favorite things to drink. And if it's an alcoholic drink, I love apple martinis, I love Cosmopolitans, Baileys. Favorite holiday is Christmas time. I just really like giving gifts, just seeing people's face when you give them gifts. It's just like one of those great holidays where you get together and everyone's like cheery. Favorite store, I'd have to say Sephora, and if it's for clothes, probably Forever 21 or Charlotte Russe. Favorite restaurant, hands down, has got to go to Olive Garden. Oh my god, it's so yummy. Favorite place to go, I'd have to say the theme parks. I live in Orlando, and I always act like a 2-year-old when I go to the parks. I feel like I get on every ride. I want to see every show. I just have tons of fun. Favorite song, right now my favorite song is Christina Aguilera with, oh my god, I forgot their name. Great Big World, and it's the Say Something song. I absolutely love that song. Mac or PC? I've never owned a Mac, so I have to say PC. Facebook or Twitter? I'd have to say Facebook, because that's how I get in contact with all my family in Puerto Rico. Star Wars or Star Trek? I'd have to say Star Wars all the way. I absolutely love all the movies, and I just kind of love like the love stories that are in there as well. It's kind of like politics with love stories, and it's just awesome. What kind of phone do you have? I have the iPhone 4S. How are you currently feeling? Fine. I'm feeling happy. I'm good. I'm alive. I'm thankful for everything I have, so I'm happy. What are you currently eating? Nothing. What are you currently thinking about? Finishing this video. What are you currently wearing? I am wearing just this black top, and I'm wearing some skinny jeans. and this necklace and these hoop earrings, and that's it. I kind of just went simple today. Single or taken? I am taken. I'm married. I've been married for 2 years now, and me and my husband have been together for 5 years. Do you want to have kids? I kind of balance back and forth between this. I want to have kids on most days. There's days where it kind of like freaks me out a little bit, but I think overall me and my husband want to have kids. We're just kind of like, there's so much stuff in life that we wanted to do that we kind of like have been pushing it back, and like we wanted to buy the house and we wanted to go traveling to Europe, and we wanted to do all these things first before putting that responsibility on ourselves, if that makes any sense. Do you believe in God? Yes. What is your life motto? I'd say to work hard and to be positive, to, you know, that's one of the things that I try to live by, is to stay positive, to work hard for the things that I wanted, and to always be thankful. What is your favorite thing to do? One of my favorite things to do is watch movies and be with my husband, watch YouTube, do these videos for you guys. What do you think of your husband? I absolutely adore my husband. He is my best friend. We do everything together. We go shopping together. We do everything together. So I couldn't have imagined someone else in my life other than him, because he completes me. He is my other half. I can't even explain it. Like, he is everything that I've always wanted. So I'm really thankful for him every day. Okay, last question is, how much do you love your subscribers? I can't even begin to tell you guys how thankful and grateful I am for you guys. I never thought in a million worlds that this would be such a great outlet for me, and I would feel so much love and positivity from you guys. It is incredible to me how awesome you guys are, how you know, supportive and really nice most people are. And I know that doesn't, like, that's not all the time. Trust me, I do get a lot of like really mean comments, but I kind of brush those off because you guys outweigh that 1,000 times more. And I try to go to each person who subscribes me's channel and thank them for subscribing, and I'm so grateful. I try to comment back to all of you guys because I really want to interact with you guys, and I just love you guys. I love like having, I don't even know like 4,000 people, and to have 4,000 people subscribe to me, that is freaking amazing. And I know that doesn't compare to like people who have 1 million or 100,000 or whatever, but to me, that like each single one of you guys that subscribes to my channel, like that makes me happy. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I'm going to tag some of you ladies down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And until next time, bye guys!